Hey everyone, Nate Carter here with another Cornerstone Connection Daily Devotional. Several years ago, I went on a men's retreat with the men from my church when we were in Texas. And one morning, the instruction was when you wake up until after breakfast time, so about the first 2 hours of the day, we were instructed not to say anything. We were going to just take some time for silence to listen to the Lord and not be distracted by our own words. And after that time was over and we got back together and kind of talked about what the experience was like, I remember saying to the group, I noticed that when I wasn't talking, it was really hard to sin. And everybody kind of laughed. I guess they thought I was joking, but I was deadly serious because I realized that when I keep my mouth shut, most of the things that would cause me to sin are taken care of. And I got to thinking about that after a conversation I had with a friend of mine this morning, and thought about all the different verses in the Bible that talk about the power of words. Proverbs 10:19, you'll recognize this, says, "When words are many, transgression is not lacking, but whoever restrains his lips is prudent." Listen to it in the New Living Translation. "Too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut." I love that. I think that just puts it so clearly. I have noticed in my own life that if I can cause myself to just keep my mouth shut until my emotions calm down, that often I will avoid huge arguments, saying things I regret that I have to go back later and apologize for. I think probably like many of you, we get into spats with our spouses, and Melanie and I have sometimes gotten into arguments late at night when we're both tired, it's the end of the day, and our emotions are maybe a little raw. And too often, I have started opening my big mouth and trying to make quick comments, say little barbed things that end up just inflaming the situation. Occasionally, I'm smart enough to keep my mouth shut. And it's hard. You have to go through what I would call a tunnel of pain or discomfort or something like that, because you have to wait it out because you feel like you've got something to say and you just want to get it out there and kind of stoke up the fire. But if I can keep my mouth shut during that period and let my emotions calm down, often I will find out that it didn't really need to be said, and that the situation could be resolved so much more quickly. We're in a time right now where I'm finding that many of us are speaking quickly, especially on social media. Now, it's not technically your mouth, but it's a place where our voice can be heard. And we have opinions, we're frustrated, we're worked up, and it can be easy to quickly shoot out a quick reply or a quick post onto Facebook or something like that. If we can stop ourselves and take a deep breath and wait for those emotions to calm down, I think that we can solve a lot of pain and frustration and argument that doesn't need to happen in this stressful time. So I'm encouraging myself and I'm encouraging all of you to try to keep our lips sealed and our virtual lips sealed as well as we engage with others about hot topics. Just to finish up, James has more to say about the power of words. In James 1:19 he says, "My beloved brothers, understand this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger." May I encourage you to follow the sound advice of the Bible, both in Proverbs and in James. Let's be quick to listen and slow to speak. Love you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.